What's up, ninjas? This is Slice
and Rice.
We wanted to do a story time for you guys. And what better story time than
the first time my black boyfriend.
Why you guys say it like that? Why can't you just say boyfriend?
Because it's pivotal to the story.
It's for click purposes.
Yeah. Well, no. Because being in an interracial relationship, people wonder these things. And they're valid questions.
Stop! Tell the story! So what?
So basically, I was a little nervous. Actually, I was like really nervous because, I love my parents, but like every traditional Korean parent, they want their child to be with a Korean man.
And my family background, put all the races in a pot, and just stir them joints up and just start picking at random and everybody's with everyone. So I don't really understand like the whole you have to be with your own race type of thing. Like it was never something I was raised with. Since I didn't know, I had to research like the traditions of the Asian culture.
What? I didn't know you did that. What the heck?
So I was looking up a lot of martial arts films.
What? Anyways, my parents are very loving people. So my mom kind of went all out. She didn't know Matt, but she made all this Korean food.
The thing for me that meant the most was that, hey, if I'm going to be in a relationship with this girl, I want everyone to accept me 100% of who I am. So I wasn't going to change myself walking up in there. I wasn't going to, walk up in your front door like, Aya! I wasn't going to do any of that. I was going to be me, 100% Slice, 100% Matt, and fellas out there that are black or whatever, and you're trying to impress your family. Be yourself, because the worst thing is to be in a relationship where you can't be yourself with the person you love and their family. That was one thing that I was not willing to negotiate with. Who I was as a person.
Yeah, and I really like that. Yeah, so it used to be kind of hard for us in the beginning of a relationship because I actually wouldn't mention Matt's name very often because I was really afraid of what my parents would think. It was actually Matt that would remind me hey, you have to understand where they're coming from. This is how they grew up. This is pretty much all they know. And also there's a huge language barrier. So for me to be with someone that doesn't even speak Korean is hard for them because it's harder for them to have a relationship with your boy Slice.
I knew walking into her home that you only got one first impression. And that first impression, I felt like at this moment I was representing all the brothers out there. Because, if I do well, maybe her mom will talk to her friends and be like, oh my God, black guys ain't that bad after all. You know what I'm saying? So I knew it was a lot of pressure. It was like walking into the Super Bowl, all the bright lights on you, and everybody's cheering on your name and stuff like that. And then you ready to throw the football.
That's it. Anyways, the best part of the entire experience had nothing to do with my parents. It was my dog. He kind of is scared of black people, I think.
Oh, scared of black people? I didn't know that.
Well, I don't know if he's scared of black people.
That makes sense.
Honestly, I was like, oh my gosh, gonna bark, it's gonna be hard. But Maxie freaking loved Matt. And I think that even influenced my parents. Because, dogs get real vibes, or they act how it is. He loves him so much to this day.
I'm the dog whisperer. I can speak dog. So we are sitting down and Gloria's mom prepared this beautiful nice meal. It was you got the vegetables, she had this beef. Now, when I'm really hungry, you know what I'm saying? I be up in that joint. And at this point I'm like, all right, I'm gonna be true to myself, but I don't want to be disrespectful. There is etiquette. One thing that I did not know is that when you go over someone's house and they offer you something out of a sign of respect, it's always good to accept things. Now, when I went over her house,
my dad,
Gloria's dad, kept offering me prune juice. Now, I know what prune juice do to my butt. So I didn't know if this was a test of let's see how strong Matt's insides are. Or if he was like, no, prune juice is good. But I kept saying no. My butt was not exploding in a place where I was not familiar with.
That was probably a bad sign for my dad. And you haven't really gotten better at accepting things.
No, I do now. I take one for the team. The only one I've declined so far is kimchi. And that's the only...
That's the best food to eat as a Korean.
I don't like the way it smells. But anyway, we sit down with all the foods and stuff, and I'm just smashing. Now, her parents, they didn't eat with us. They prepared a meal, and then they bounced.
Yeah, they always do that for some reason.
So we finished eating, and it was time to go.
So instead of like shaking hands, I think my mom reached out for a hug, right? For Matt. And they hugged each other, and it was like really, really sweet. And I thought my mom was just being nice, to be honest. But he left later. It was like later in the night. She came up to me. She's like, you know, when I hugged him, for some reason, he just felt like he was my son. And I was so shocked. And I know if you guys are a true ninja, you've heard me say that before. And I know it's not a really big deal, but like honestly, it's a huge deal. And for her to say that was not very like her to say that, and it was the first impression. And I personally feel like it's like God like giving her this sense like of comfort and peace that one day he will be her son. And that made me really happy. And I like think I cried. And
You getting teary-eyed right now?
no.
Don't cry. Don't cry on the camera. Aw, she cried
But
on the
anyways,
camera.
I want to talk about this really quick thing too. Fast forward. One day, me and Matt were walking down in the park with his 2 dogs. And out of every person you could have seen, we were walking his dogs and we saw my mom's best friend. Like, just in the park. And so I couldn't not say hi. So I said hi, and I was with Matt. And like, to be honest, like, I'm so proud to be with Matt, and color doesn't mean anything to me. But kind of when you're like in an area with older Korean adults, it is something that I think about, and sometimes they judge you. They do.
I honestly didn't see it that way. Like I said in the beginning of the video, the person you're with, depending on that race, doesn't matter. In my head, I'm not thinking, hey, I'm walking with a Korean girl around all these old Korean people. I wonder if they think I'm holding a captive or anything like that. That didn't come through my head. I'm just walking.
It goes through my head, right? And so when I saw her, it wasn't that I was embarrassed to be with Matt, but I was just like, oh my gosh, she's probably judging me right now. She's probably like, who's that? Who's she with? This is my mom's best friend, okay? So I say hi to her, and then, you know, we're speaking Korean, and like, I didn't even introduce him as my boyfriend. We were just together, but they said hi. That was it. I thought that was gonna be the end of it. Fast forward like a few weeks later, my mom tells me that her best friend asked who I was with at the park that day, and she mentioned that he was black. And so, you know, my mom didn't lie and say that that was my boyfriend. And my mom's best friend, who was also just as traditional and conservative and Korean as my mom, told her that there was something about Matt that was just so genuine and nice and comforting and peaceful. He just seemed like such a good person, and they had no verbal communication.
You know, that makes sense, because as she was talking with Gloria, I noticed she kept peeking her eyes at me like... And I was like, you know, Gloria ever mess up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I was just really shocked by that. So there have been 2 really shocking things in this story that have been such comforting signs from God to me that Matt is just here to stay.
If you guys like these stories about our life, and if you want us to do more, just let us know in the comments, please.
And ninjas, if you are a true ninja and you want to know every time we upload a video, make sure you click the bell. All you do is click the bell notification next to the word subscribe, and you will get a notification.
You know, when you hit that bell symbol next to subscribe, I need you to make a ninja noise. And I want you to record it and send it to us. When you click it, go, hiya! Or, whoota! And then send it to us so we know that you're a true ninja.
And maybe we'll feature you.
And we just want to highlight the ninja of the week, who is going to be...
Blessy Ano Nuevo.
I hope you said that right.
I know I do. She said,
I love this so much. This is hilarious. This video was lit. LOL, question. When are you guys doing a room tour and write ice cream again? And we have these projects at school, and in writing we make like this heart for what's important to us. We have ideas on what to write, and I wrote slice of ice in the heart, and I also put you guys in a puzzle piece that was also a project.
Well, we love you, and you got a pizza of my heart. Oh, you saw what I did there? Pizza, and then piece of my heart.
but yeah, thank you so much, Blessy. That's so sweet. We love you. And if you guys want to get featured, make sure to comment down below and like this video. We love you guys so much.
I got the slice.
I got the rice. Ha 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 ha. Whoosh.
That's what you do before you hit play.
Stop. bigger than you.
Ain't nobody tell you to have a long torso.
Nobody told you have a short one.
God made me this way.
God made me this way.
Alright, so why are you complaining?
I'm not complaining.
You are.
You complained about my torso just now.
You're not gonna like your hair when you edit this.
My head looks bigger when my hair's like this.
So what? God made you that way. We're wasting
Okay,
film
okay,
time,
come on,
yo.
ready?
You got a bunch of eye boogies.
Ew.
Them joints is crusty. Yo,
Stop.
yo, it's
Don't.
crust.
No.
It's stop.
No, come on.
What is your problem?
I don't like it. It makes me throw up. You know?
Ow!
Why is the game on? Turn it off.
No,
Guys,
no.
It is on. The game is on to our right. And this is not fair. He hasn't muted. Turn it off.
No!
What?
This is the conditions.
Fine. But you can't watch it.
I'm not. Alright.
Yeah, so basically I was...
Wait, you gotta give me pauses between movements.
okay.
On me. It was like walking into the Super Bowl stadium.
Oh, wait, here's the first thing.
How you gonna cover my story?
Oh, okay.
This is a funny moment. My comedic
Oh, sorry,
part.
sorry.